Hey, what's up, YouTube? I wanted to get back with y'all with another video. Um, right now I'm in Maryland, probably like 15 miles away from Aberdeen. But yeah, man, it's been a crazy week. So I started out my week on Monday. I grabbed a load from Sugar Land, Texas, and I took that load down to Bradenton, Florida. Then I went from Lakeland, Florida on Wednesday and took the load to Houston, Texas. And I got to Houston, Texas on Thursday night. I woke up, delivered the load on Friday. But when I woke up on Friday, well, Thursday night, I changed out that flex pipe on my truck, and then I used my car as my my light, because it was like 10:30 p.m. when I was working on the truck. So I went home in my apartments and I parked my car in the visitor spot. Now I got two cars, and both of my cars are registered to be on the property. But if it's no residence parking, then it's like, I mean, it makes sense to allow the residents to park in the visitors parking when it ain't no residents parking. It's 3 o'clock in the morning, man. Ain't nobody finna come and just park right now. I'm sure everybody probably resting or whatever. So I parked in the spot, and I ain't think nothing of it because I did it before. I went in the house, took a good bath, and I woke up to go deliver my load, and my car had got towed. And I'm like, wow, my car's towed. This is crazy. So and maybe my days may be mixed up. Maybe this was on Saturday. So this wasn't after I fixed my truck. No, it was after I fixed my truck, because I fixed my truck after I delivered the loads on Friday. So this was Friday night when I fixed my truck, and when I went home pretty much Saturday morning at 3. And then I woke up early on Saturday morning because I knew, what did I have to do? I was finna go somewhere, man. It was something I was finna ready to go do. Oh, my mechanic. Yeah, my mechanic, he was supposed to come put the shocks on my truck, because I was gonna leave on Saturday. So I woke up early. We were supposed to meet up at 8. I woke up, and we met up at 8, but when I walked outside to go to my car, it was gone. So I was like, man, they done towed my car. So we found out that they towed it or whatever, right? So we go, and we go to the to where they tell us to go to get the car. And both of my cars need some work on them, but I've been trying to get, like I say, man, my truck, still paying bills, just really trying to, I guess, get a good grip on my finances. Yeah, I've been with Landstar for a minute, but honestly, in the beginning, because I had just had my daughter, I wasn't really focused on making a whole bunch of money. I was just trying to pay my bills and just keep my truck, afloat. Just keep, just pretty much just living, man. I wasn't really trying to get out here and just profit and just grind or whatever. I was doing Walmart, staying by the house, wasn't doing too much. I wasn't really getting out here trying to see what I could really do. I did that for about 3 or 4 months. So I consider myself, yeah, I started working in June. Yeah, I've been over here since like April or whatever, but I say June is when I really started working. That's when I really, started, saying, all right, I'm finna go over the road. So I've been pretty consistent with the way that I worked this past month of August. I brought home good money, really good money actually. And now it's finna be September, and like I said, I kept on with the consistency. But anyways, both of my cars need to be repaired, and it's been something that I was, I had on my bucket list to do. Not that I can't drive them, because you can drive both of them, but like I say, it's just stuff that I know needs to be done on the cars, But I've been putting so much into my truck: radiator, shocks, which is not expensive, but flex pipe, solenoid, AC, getting my AC repaired. It's not, like I said, it ain't nothing crazy, but it's still like, stuff will still be popping up every blue moon. It's just, you're always on your toes, man. Then you still got to think about bills and just so much stuff. So yeah, I just been trying to stay, like I said, afloat or whatever. But now I've really been out here working. So I wake up, meet my mechanic so he could put the shocks on, so then we could hit the road and come up here to Aberdeen, Maryland. We had to be here anytime on Monday. I delivered the load last night at 11:30 p.m. It was a long day, and this is a long story. It's crazy too, the stuff that takes place when you out here on this road, man. It's one of the craziest things happened to me, but just wait. So we call the people. I get the shocks put on the truck. Once I get the shocks put on the truck, we leave and we go to retrieve my car. So we get there. Dude rude. He made me mad already just because how rude he is. You know, I almost was ready to fight. I had to calm myself down real quick. But I was just like, I don't like how they handle people, man, because, some of that stuff don't be right. So this is what happened, right? I got home about the night at the night before this happened. So pretty much 30 minutes before this happened, I had got home around like 3 o'clock a.m. That's pretty much after I wrapped up cleaning up the mess that I had made when I was repairing my truck. I pretty much got to the house around 3 o'clock. So my car was repossessed at around 3:24 a.m. So on the paperwork, it says that my car was taken from the villages at Louetta. Now, I don't live nowhere near the villages at Louetta. I never even heard of the villages at Louetta. So I said, okay, well, somebody must have stole my car, right? Because if they told my car from the villages of Louetta, I knew that I wasn't over there. I was at home. I was in my bed. I was in the shower, actually. So, they was waiting on me. They had to be watching me to come and snatch and grab me, that quick, man. Like I said, I got home at 3 in my car. They said they told it at like 3:34, so 3:24, 3:34. So it's like, damn, you was really waiting on me. You was watching me, bro. So I knew that it was fraud. I knew that it was some slick shit that they had done as far as like putting where they got the car from or whatever. And I'm like, that ain't true. I know I wasn't there. I got an alibi, you know what I'm saying? I don't mess around and nothing like that. So I know I ain't got no reason to be at the villages of the water. My lady can vouch for me, So I tell them, I'm like, nah, this ain't right. So I pay it though. I get my car back. So I pay it. But then I'm like, I'm finna file a lawsuit because that's fraud. You said that the manager at Villages of Louetta approved it. You know what I'm saying? Like, and then you saying that this is where my car was when I know for a fact my car wasn't over here. So I'm like, yeah, man, it's a whole lawsuit. I'm finna sue the whole company, right? And because I was, man, I felt like, I don't know how many people that driver got with this. And they say, I talked to the owner of the towing company, and everybody says it's a mistake, but I think everybody know, just like I know. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, we can try to say it was a mistake. It's no mistake. You don't make mistakes like that, bro. You just don't. That shit. Hell no. How you think you in some other apartment? You know where you at. You knew exactly what you was doing because you came and got my car 20 minutes after, like maybe 20 minutes after I got in the house. So you was watching me. You know what I'm saying? This is something that you've been wanted. You've been wanted to get my car, and you knew that you didn't have a, you wasn't in the right to do it. So you lied about it. You tried to lie about the location of the car. When I got the car, I checked it to make sure nobody broke in my car. Nobody had broken my car. Nothing was going. So I'm like, yeah, we finna have a lawsuit. So I get in contact with the towing company. I tell the owner to call me. I call the police department, and it's private property or whatever. So it's more so of a civil matter. That's what the police had told us, but she gave us a lot of good advice. But at the same time, I was finna come down on this towing company hard because I'm like, I don't know how many people y'all got with that, but nah, this driver, bro, he finna have to lose it all. One, nobody likes tow truck drivers, and not the fact that, as a human, I don't like you. No, man, it's the way they go about stuff, and they pick on people, man. I done seen them pick on people that can't afford to pay $200, to get their car back after you towed it, and it's only been impound for 7 hours. Like, people struggling trying to survive as is, and then you just come and you prey on them. I don't like that. I don't like that. So everybody, everybody got to do their business or whatever, but that shit's still fucked up, regardless of how anybody want to look at it. Tow truck driver can try to make sense of it, but it's still fucked up. It's a fucked up way of living, and whatever. That's just my opinion. But yeah. So I'm like, that's fucked up. So the guy ended up calling me, and he was rude at first. But was on the phone with the police, so he just, all right. So she was like, she want to talk to me. He got off the phone. All right, I called him back. So then me and him had a great conversation. You know what I'm saying? I let him know what was going on and how I felt about it. And at first he was trying to say, well, you this. I said, no, my car is on the property. It's supposed to be on the property. He said, yeah, you're right. And then he realized that damn is a real big fuck up. So he was like, man, listen, man, I got a big operation I'm running. I got a lot of drivers. This is what happens when you hire people, you know, to do a job for you. And you know, he said, man, I give you every dime back. Now, the price to get my car was $211. I paid $215 because I didn't have exact change. So I just like, shit, hun, just take this, you know. But I mean, he's supposed to be giving me my money back, and he seems pretty solid because he texts me, hit me up, you know, let me know like, hey, I'm write a check when you're gonna be able to pick it up or whatever. So that's one thing. All right, that situation happened. Like I said, it was a crazy situation. And this is all the day before I was finna get to leave and come up here. So then last night we riding, you know, Hurricane Laura had done hit Louisiana. I drove through the aftermath of that on Thursday, and to get to Houston. And you know, like I said, I get home, we leave on Saturday, and then we head up to Maryland. Now the hurricane pretty much detoured to the northeast, so we came through a lot of rain and stuff, right? How about it's about 9:30 at night, and I'm in I think I was in Virginia. Probably was in Maryland, man, but Maryland or Virginia. My driver's side windshield wiper stopped working. It got stuck, right? And then it fell off. I never even thought this kind of stuff would even happen. You know, it wasn't the actual blade. It was the actual like arm of the windshield thing, of the windshield wiper that just came off completely. So I'm like, damn, it's dark, ain't no truck stops around. I just passed up a truck stop. It's back the other way. I don't have time to go back the other way, so I had to pull over to a safe place, you know, as Landstar requires. Pulled over to a safe place, and I had to figure it out. What I did was I took the one off the passenger window and put it on the driver's side window. That way I can get to my location and fix everything else. But that was something that completely caught me by surprise because it was raining, it was dark. I was on a two-way highway. Well, not when it happened, but once I fixed it, I had to get on a two-way highway, and I was just like, wow, if I didn't pull over and, you know, fix this, I don't know what would have happened if I would have tried to keep going, and I wouldn't even try to do that because, you know, you wasn't gonna be able to see. But just the fact, like, your windshield wiper blade or arm just completely messes up on you while you're driving at nighttime in the rain. It's like, what's the odds of that, you know? But like I said, everything happens how it's supposed to, man. I ended up getting my load to this location. It was a drop and hook. Dropped it, I hooked up, and I came to this Flying J. Like I said, north of Aberdeen on 95. This is where I'm at right now. I got a load I pick up tomorrow in Philadelphia, and I take it down to South Carolina. And yeah, we taking 34 today, but I'm taking another one. I'm tired, man. This past week I drove well over 3,700 miles, and our revenue pretty high, and you know, I don't know what I'm gonna take home though, but I know our revenue pretty high. So yeah, man, yeah, that's pretty much what's been going on with me. It's out here. Freight is out here. The money is out here. It's a matter of you apply yourself. You know, I don't never come into like these videos knowing exactly what it is that I'm gonna talk about or what I'm gonna say. And so, you know, I know I have a lot to say, but it's always, most of the time, it's just dealing with trucking. That's what I usually talk about. But I got so much more stuff to talk about. But I know that people don't like long videos, and this video is already hitting 15 minutes, so I'm gonna go ahead and cut it. You know, y'all be safe out there. I get back, you know, to y'all with another video. Yeah, like, comment, subscribe, share. A lot of people watch my videos, but they don't subscribe. I don't know why. I mean, you know, whatever. But yeah, y'all have a good day. Y'all be safe out there.